Forcing me to drink ammonia was my mom's favorite hobby. My name is Dave Pelzer, the author of A Child Called It. I was born on December 29, 1960, in San Francisco. Since I was a child, I was treated differently from my siblings. While they were pampered, I was subjected to cruel treatment. I barely received food and water at home, and the longest I went without food was for 10 consecutive days. To survive, I sneaked into the cafeteria during recess and ate frozen food trays. After several days without seeing me begging for food, my mother became suspicious. In order to see what I was eating, she shoved her hand up my throat, causing me to vomit. And then, she forced me to eat everything I had just thrown up. You may wonder why my father did not protect me. My mother did everything when no one was around, and my father was the only one who could protect me until they got separated, and I ended up with my mother. The beginning of my horrific nightmare was when my mother said, "You're all mine now. Too bad your father is not here to protect you." I became the family slave from that day. I often took care of my newborn brother. Instead of throwing a diaper filled with feces into the trash, my mom used it to wipe my face and even stuck it on me. Without food and water, drinking ammonia was another option. Those were my daily things, but what about punishment? My mom burned my arm on a hot stove, threw a knife at my chest, or forced me to sit in a freezing cold bath for 2 hours.
After 5 years, I finally confessed to a nurse at my school who saw my bruises. I was then set free and sent to a foster family at the age of 12, and my life took a new turn. After all I had been through, I consider myself fortunate to have escaped the nightmare of family violence. I wrote 14 books about my life as a victim of child abuse for kids, teens, and adults. I also wrote self-help books to assist others in overcoming the challenges and abuse they have faced. Although you may no longer be a victim of abuse, the fear and trauma will continue to haunt you until you have the courage to confront it instead of running away. My courage came in the form of forgiveness. I forgave my father for ignoring the abuse, and I wrote a letter to my mother expressing my love for her but stating that I would never see her again. Unfortunately, she passed away before I could send the letter. Please share my story with everyone so that the world can put an end to domestic violence. Follow us, and we may touch your heart again with another story. Thank you.